So this is the problem number 1. You will not write the question right now, but you will write the question later on after we finish off doing the sum in the class. In your leisure time at home, you will write the questions I mean. Okay, so shall I start discussing? Are you ready? Are you all listening to me? So shall I start?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. So this is the first problem, which says two firms, Narendra and Company and Monish Kumar and Company, are in the same identical business, having the same risk class. Now, whenever you will have to apply the capital structure theory, these two terms you will have to see whether both the firms are in the same business and same risk class or not. Otherwise, you won't be able to compare them. So these two firms, one is Narendra and Company and Monish Kumar and Company is the other firm. Both of them are sharing the same risk class. Except that only one thing is different between these two. What is that? Narendra and Company is using debt. That means there is leverage. Narendra and Company is a levered firm. Whereas this other company, that is Monish Kumar and Company, it does not have debt funding. It only has equity as its capital. But Narendra and Company has both equity as well as debt in its capital structure. Now, what are the other details given? Narendra and Company has 27 lakh of debentures, and what is the percentage? 12% is the interest payment on debenture is going to be that interest payment. Okay, so 27 lakh, 12% debentures is what Narendra and Company is having. Both the firms earn 20% before interest and taxes on the total assets of the company. The corporate tax rate is 35%. Capitalization rate is 15%. These are the other information given to you. Based on this information, you will have to compute the value of the firm. Here you will have to apply both the approaches, that is net income and net operating income approaches. So we will have to find out the value of the firm. We will have to find out the value of the firm twice in a different way. We will find the same value of the firm. The value of the firm will differ, but the same thing we will have to find out. Value we will have to find out, but both the ways we will find out. Once by applying NI approach and once by applying NOI approach. So you make a table. You make a table of this format having 3 columns. Right? Solution. First heading you give. Under solution, first heading you give calculation of the value of the firm. Calculation of the value of the firm using NI approach. Total asset amount is missed here. Okay, so while you will write the question in your copy, you will also write in the second paragraph. Listen to me carefully. In the second paragraph, you will also write the total asset value of the company. It is 50 lakh. It will be 50 lakh. Okay. Total asset value of the company will be 50 lakh. That information got missed as a printing error. So in solution, the first heading will be calculation of the value of the firm under NI approach. Then you will make 3 columns. First column will be a little bigger one. You will write the particulars in that column. Second column heading you will give Narendra and company, and the third column heading you will give Monish Kumar and company. Okay, I hope you have made 3 columns. First column heading will be particulars. Second column heading will be Narendra and company. And the third column heading will be Monish Kumar and company. Okay, I hope you have made the columns by now. So, in this problem, under NI and NOI approach, you'll have to start with the value of the firm. Okay, you'll have to start with the you'll have to start with the EBIT. So I'll take you back to the question. This what I told, while you will write the question, you will also mention in the second paragraph that total asset of the company is 50 lakhs, 50 lakhs. Okay. So what is the EBIT given? You see in the second line, in the second para, it is mentioned both firms earn 20% before interest and taxes. This is nothing but your EBIT. Okay, earnings before interest and tax is 20% on the total asset of the company, which is 50 lakh. So what will be your EBIT? Right, under particulars column, the first item you write EBIT, and in bracket you write 20% on rupees 50 lakhs. EBIT will be 20% on rupees 50 lakhs. %20 on 50 lakh means how much? It will be 10 lakhs, right? It will be 10 lakh. So for both Narendra and company and Monish Kumar and company, the EBIT will be 10 lakh. Right. Under the second and the third column, the first item will be 10 lakh EBIT, which is 20% on 50 lakh. That is 10 lakh. Understood? Then from EBIT, what is the first thing that we will deduct? We will first deduct interest. Now interest will be calculated only if a company is having debenture. If the company has some loan, only then the interest will be calculated. Now, as per our information, I'll take you back to the question. See, only Narendra and company has debt, whereas Monish Kumar and company does not resort to debt funding. So there will be no interest in Monish Kumar and company. Only in Narendra and company there will be interest amount. Now what is that? What is going to be that interest amount? It will be 12% on 27 lakh, isn't it? Narendra and company has debenture of 27 lakh, 12%. That means what? Interest will be 12% on 27 lakh. Calculate and tell me the value, please, one of you. 12% on 27 lakh. What is the amount? What is the amount?
4,000.
Priyanka, please tell me again. I could not hear you.
3,24,000.
Okay, then correct, right? So on your screen also you can see it is 3,24,000. Yes, Ashish, you are right. Priyanka and Ashish, both of you are right. So 12% on 27 lakh will be the interest amount under Narendra and company only. There won't be any interest amount under Monish Kumar and company because that company doesn't have any debt funding. So 3,24,000 is the second item that will come only in the second column, not in the third column. Then If you deduct this interest from EBIT, what will you get? You will get in earnings before taxes. If you deduct interest from EBIT, you will get earnings before taxes. So just deduct and write the value. 10 lakh minus 3,24,000 under Narendra and Company, that is 6,76,000. And under Monish Kumar and Company, it will be 10 lakh because the firm doesn't have debt financing. Okay. So 6,76,000 under Narendra and Company and 10 lakh under Monish Kumar and Company. Now on this, from this you will have to deduct the taxes. The taxes will be calculated at the rate of 35%. In the question C, the corporate tax rate is 35%. So taxes calculate 35% of 6,76,000 and 35% of 10 lakh. Calculate and then find out earnings after taxes. Okay, so have you find out the amount of earnings after taxes? Just deduct the tax amount from the earnings before tax, you will get earnings after tax. Is it the same value which you can see on your screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, so then you write equity capitalization rate. Write equity capitalization rate. Okay, write equity capitalization rate, that is KE. K subscript E, small e. What is KE? K is the cost of equity. Okay, KE is the cost of equity, which we had studied in the previous chapter, that is cost of capital. In there, you had studied the concept of KE. All right, simply remember that when you will calculate the market value of equity from, if your earnings after tax and equity capitalization rate is given, you will have to divide the earnings after tax by the equity capitalization rate. Understood what I'm saying? I'm saying that if your equity capitalization rate is 15%, that is 0.15, and the earnings after tax is 4,40,000, then you will divide 4,40,000 by 0.15 or 15%. Understood? Are you understanding? So it will be 4,40,000 divided by 0.15. That will be your market value of equity. So what will you write after earnings after taxes? You will write equity capitalization rate. See, in your question it is 15% given. So you will write 15% or 0.15 for both the companies. After that, you will write market value of equity. What will be the market value of equity? You will divide the earnings after taxes, that is 4,40,000 by 15%, that is 0.15. So see whether you are getting this exact value or not. 29,33,333, whether you are getting this or not, tell me.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you have to remember this. Okay, how do we calculate the value of equity or the market value of equity when the earnings after tax and the equity capitalization rate or cost of equity is given? You will divide the earnings after tax by the equity capitalization rate, that is 0.15. So that is how you will get the market value of equity as 29,33,333 for Narendra and Company, and for Monish Kumar and Company you will get 43,000 43,33,333. I'm just checking the value. Yeah, it is correct. So it will be 43,33,333. You can ignore the decimal figures after decimal. Okay. So that is how you will get the market value of equity. And you will mention it as S, capital S. Okay. In the screen, you can see it a small s, but you write capital S. Okay, so capital S is your market value of equity. Then market value of debt is given to you in the question. For only Narendra and Company only, there will be market value of debt. Market value of debt means the debt amount, whichever debt amount the company has taken, that is the market value of the debt. So you will notify it as B, capital B, and it will be 27 lakh for Narendra and Company, and for Monish Kumar and Company, there won't be any value. Finally, you will close this table and you will write total value of the firm. It is blank in your screen, but you will write here total value of the firm. You will write total value of the firm, or simply you can write value of the firm. Value of the firm. For Narendra and Company, it will be formula of value of the firm. Also, you write in this particular item section. You write value of the firm V, capital V, equals to B plus S. Capital V, V for violet, okay? Capital V, that means total value or value of the firm, equals to capital B, B for Bombay, capital B plus capital S. So V equals to B plus S. So what is the formula for calculating value of the firm under NI approach? The formula is summation of the market value of debt and market value of equity, simply. So that is how you will get the market value of Narendra and Company as 56,33,333 333. And for Monish Kumar and Company, the value of the firm will be 43 lakh 33,333. Understood? Tell me if you have understood. Have you understood? Have you understood? No one has understood. Okay, please tell
Yes,
me.
ma'am.
Okay. All right, Priyanka, thank you. Only you are replying.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Kasak, thank you.
Yes,
Thank you,
ma'am.
Muskan. Thank you, Ashish, for replying. All right, so it's easy, right? So how do we calculate the value of the firm under NI approach? First, our motive should be to calculate the value of the equity. Then our motive should be find out the value of the debt, which most probably will be given to you in your question. Because if you want to calculate interest, you'll have to know the value of the debt. And interest you have to calculate. Otherwise, the earnings after tax you won't be able to calculate. So probably in almost all the sums, this market value of debt will be given to you. Then first thing, market value of equity. Second thing, market value of debt. Third thing will be value of the firm or total value of the firm, which will be simply the addition of value of equity and value of debt. Okay, so then you will see that the value of the levered firm. Levered firm means the firm which has debt in its capital. The value of the levered firm is more than the value of the unlevered firm, isn't it? You can see from the calculation. This is what the NI approach actually gives you. Okay. Then next heading, you give calculation of value of the firm under NOI approach. In your screen, you can see NOP approach. It is a mistake. It will be NOI approach. Okay. Second heading, you give calculation of the value of the firm under NOI approach. Value calculation of the value of the firm under NOI approach. So, how do we calculate the value of the firm under NOI approach? There is a formula. See, this is the formula. Did I make you write the formula while discussing the theories? I don't think so. I made you write. So you should write the formula in this sum itself and make some highlighting or something so that you understand that this is the formula for solving the sum. In all the sums, you will use this formula. Okay, so you write under value calculation of value of the firm under NOI approach, you write value of Narendra and company. Or you can also write value of the levered firm. Or write just like the way you can see on your screen. Value of Narendra and company, in bracket you write levered. Value of Narendra and company, in bracket you write levered. Why is it a levered firm? Because it is having leverage. It is having debt in its capital. So we call it as a levered firm. Okay. So value of Narendra and company, then in bracket you write levered. The formula is EBIT into 1 minus T divided by KE. The formula is EBIT into 1 minus T divided by KE. Okay. So what is EBIT? EBIT is 20% on 50 lakh, that is 10 lakh. You will write 10 lakh, EBIT 10 lakh. In bracket, you write 1 minus the tax percentage. It is 35%. So you will write 1 minus 0.35. You will write 1 minus 0.35. And in the denominator, you write the cost of equity or equity capitalization rate. It is 15%, that is 0.15. So 10 lakh into 1 minus 0.35 divided by 0.15. Calculate and tell me the value. What is the value? If you divide 10 lakh into 1 minus 0.035, 0.35.
Ma'am, 9,99,999.
9 lakh. Have you divided by 0.15?
Yes, ma'am. I think there's a calculation mistake.
Yeah, do it again. Okay, Muskan. Yeah, it will be 43 lakh 33,333. Okay. All right. So have you all of you have got 43 lakh 33,333, right? Okay. This calculation of the unlevered farm, no, I will show you. I will discuss it tomorrow. Okay. There are some more formula which needs to be discussed. Not only this one. This is a direct formula which is given. There's no more time to explain also, so I will discuss it tomorrow. Okay, how to calculate the value of the unlevered farm. That means the farm which does not have a debt capital. Okay, this I will give you some another way to do it. If you write this will be a mugging up system. Anyways, I'll discuss it tomorrow. All right, so till this much you just see after the class whether is there any doubt or is it clear to you. And tomorrow I will show you how to calculate the value of an of an unlevered firm under NOI approach. Okay. Okay, just wait for some time. I'll take the attendance and then you will leave. Please respond. Abhijit, I hope you have got the answer. Abhijit, Abhishna, Anurag, Aryan, Ashish,
Yes, ma'am.
Ashmita, Vibechna, Debrupa, Harshita, Ishika Chaudhary, Ishika Agarwal, Kajal,
Present, ma'am.
Kasak,
Present, ma'am.
Khushi,
Present, ma'am.
Krizan, Mahima, Mamta, Muskan Prasad,
Yes, ma'am.
Muskan Gupta, Nidhi.
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry, yeah. Muskan Gupta, Namrata, Nitesh, Varnodeep, Pavan.
Present.
Yeah, Nidhi given. Pavan, Prashil, Pratiksha, Chetri,
Yes, ma'am.
Pratiksha
Yes, ma'am.
Giri,
Present, ma'am.
Priyanka,
Present, ma'am.
Pushpa,
Yes, ma'am.
Rahul, Rajat, Ramkrishna, Rohit Bansal, Rohit Pandey, Sagar,
Yes, ma'am.
Salina, Shalini,
Present, ma'am.
Shruti, Siddhant, Saurav, Sobhit, Supriya, Suraj, Swayam,
Present, ma'am.
Tanya, Vinit. Okay, so you also go through the theories, okay, which we had covered before the break. Before the break, you also covered. You also go through that theory, okay? Yeah, both the Muskan given you present. Okay, so and then I will show you tomorrow how to calculate the value of the unlevered firm using NOI approach. Okay, all right, then see you tomorrow again. Bye bye.